Hey guys, it's me Saran back with another video. I'm reading this article about New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina because we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina and the destruction that it leveled upon New Orleans. And I just really had to make this video. It's going to be part 2 to my video on gentrification. I already have, part 1, which you guys have seen. Because I'm reading this article and I just really can't stop thinking like, gentrification is fucking colonialism. Gentrification is colonialism. Gentrification is colonialism. Gentrification is colonialism. And I'm just here to let you know, public service announcement. Yes, all white people. All white people are racist. Right, you can't walk into fucking Iowa and say, this shit is all mine now. I own Iowa and y'all gotta go, right? But gentrification and this displacement that we see in cities and in major American cities especially, this displacement of black people by white people it's quite legal, and it happens all the time, and it's happening right now currently in a lot of major American majority black cities. Washington, D.C., which is where I'm from. It's happening in Detroit, it's happening in New Orleans, it's happening in New York City, in Harlem, in Brooklyn. You see this displacement, you see this influx of white people that come in. They come in and take advantage of the low rent. They come in to take advantage of the area. They come in and take advantage of the people that live there, the black and brown bodies that don't have any agency because of institutionalized racism in this country. They come in, they take over, and they kick people out, right? They say, this mine now. This my shit now. This my bike now. This my bike now. Okay, Debo. Okay, you got it. You got it. They come in, they say, this is mine now. They raise the rent.
Because our children can't afford to live anywhere. Nowhere. There's nowhere to go. Once again, why? You said it, the rent is too damn high.
Thank you, Mr. McMillan.
They kick us out. They displace us. That is colonization. Gentrification is colonization. It's violence. It's white people are fucking soulless parasites, right?
We need to be listening to people of color when it comes to topics such as race, and kind of not be those white people that are going around telling people how they're supposed to behave, and going around dictating when we're not really the right people to be discussing those topics. So I feel kind of weird talking about this particular topic.
Cushion. Excuse me, Miss White Lady? That weird feeling you have? Let me explain that to you. That's called white guilt. And it's an insidious, weak, racist attitude that I will not put up with which I will not put. We need to be listening to people of color when it comes to topics such as race. Well, I'm a color. I'm white. I'm a person of color now. Unless you are excluding me from this conversation based on my race, which I don't know, if we called up Webster right now, he might tell us that that's racist. You don't want to be one of those white people that goes around telling people how to behave. What kind of apathetic, do-nothing attitude is that? No, I am the white person that's here to tell you how to behave. And you know what I'm asking for? You can do whatever you want. You have all the freedom in the world. Here's what I'm asking. Don't commit crime and don't kill people. That's all I'm asking for. That be it. And who in the hell are you to not engage in this conversation, to sit this one out? You're not a person of color, so we get to listen to this bitch call us parasites for improving some of the worst ghastly neighborhoods in our country? No, listen, sweetheart, just lie down on that couch and let the grown-up white people take care of this. You said your piece, it was dog shit, and now you're getting publicly shamed for it, as you should be. P.S. You're very attractive.
The rent is low, and I talked about this in my other video on gentrification. The rent is low, and it's cheap. I can get all this space, and I can invest my considerable amount of capital, because white people tend to have more capital, even if just in their white skin they have automatic capital because they're white. They come in and they take over, and they don't care. They don't care about the people that were already living there. They don't care about the culture that already existed there. They literally come in and they take shit. I want it, so I'm gonna fucking take it. And that's white privilege. And they do the same thing with language, which is something we were talking about on Twitter the other day, how white people don't give a fuck about finding out where a term came from, a slang term, or what it actually means. They hear it, words like squad, or bae, or fuckboy. They hear it, they decide they like it. They don't care about where it came from. They don't care about fucking understanding the cultural significance of the word. They don't care about fucking learning about the definition behind it. I like it, I want it, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna make up my own definition for it. I'm white, so I gotta be right. Columbusan ass motherfuckers. They Columbus everything. They colonize everything. They're like aliens. An alien invasion. An alien colony. They fucking come in and they just take. They're fucking soulless leeches. They're fucking demonic. And I'm just reading this shit and I'm just like, this is fucking crazy. This is just wild. Because that is what white people do. They invade your shit, then turn their noses up at it in order to build new ugly shit with no culture. They come into your fucking neighborhood. It's nothing but black and brown bodies living there that have created our own culture. We fucking create our culture out of nothing because we always motherfucking broke. They come in and they're like, oh, this culture's kind of cool. This rent is kind of cool. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna just take this shit over. And I'm the boss now. I'm the boss now. I don't like you sitting on your front stoop, so every time you do it, I'm gonna call the cops on you. I don't like you listening to music, so every time you do it, I'm gonna call the motherfucking cops on you because this is my shit now. This is my bike. Anyways, yeah, this is a rant video because I'm pissed. Now again, that is colonialism. You're coming into an area where people already live. And all of a sudden, since you're white, you the boss of them. And you telling them what to do and what not to do and what they can and can't do in their own neighborhood. Y'all are coming in, y'all are raising up the fucking rent prices and raising up all this shit just because you're white. Just because you're white, because like I said, white people carry capital in their skin alone. That is white privilege, just because you're white. Now all of a sudden shit start going up and people can't afford to live there anymore. And you just want to change everything. And you want to shut down the bodega because you didn't feel comfortable going there. You want to open up a Trader Joe's. That's colonialism. Fucking soulless, fucking parasitic ass motherfuckers. Fucking vampires. I'm gonna read some more tweets.
Have you said your goodbyes to the light?
Which reminds me, one of y'all recommended that I watch the show, The Originals, which is the show about white vampires building New Orleans, and I was so offended when I read the fucking blurb because New Orleans is an African city. It was built by fucking Africans. It has the culture of Africans. It has the soul and the spirit and the food of Africans. Even in this article that I was reading, it said New Orleans remains, America's most African city, which is also I'm a part of why they're trying to fucking rip everything out of that city and rebuild it. And I'm completely offended at the concept of The Originals, which is that a fucking set of of white vampires built New Orleans. Fuck whoever came up with the fucking concept of this show. Fuck you, you fucking revisionist history ass white motherfucker. Because I know it was a white person. Anyways, these broke ass niggas ain't coming back, so tear all this shit out and build new expensive shit. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Like, and turn the city that was poor and black and rich in culture into a white elitist tourist trap. It is infuriating. White people are fucking infuriating. You guys are fucking infuriating. So the logic there is, well, we could just tear down these projects because all the niggas that were living in these projects was nothing but lazy ass fucking black animals anyway that didn't do shit and didn't work. And we don't even want those niggers to come back to the city. Rip all that shit out and build nice, brand new, shiny, expensive townhomes that nobody but rich fucking crackers will be able to afford. The shit makes me so mad, you guys. The shit makes me so mad, you guys, you know?
If we as white folks want to really understand that problem and want to be able to help alleviate that problem, then we need to be listening to the voices of people who are directly affected by that problem. We need to listen to the experiences and the concerns of people of color.
You are simply adorable, Stephen.
And we need to allow them to lead this discussion and to direct this conversation. It can't be white people taking the concerns of people of color under advisement and then deciding what to do. They have to be the ones who are empowered to decide what to do.
That was an atomic head desk, Steve. I invented it just for you. I hope I never have to do it again.
They say, that looks like a nice, open concept of a city for me to come in and do whatever I want and remake that shit in my image. Fuck all the people that's already living there. Fuck all the culture that shit already has. Fuck all the shit that's already there. I'm white, so I gotta be right. So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna stick my fucking flag and my fucking monument and say, all this shit is mine now. And it is colonialism and it is fucking violence and it really pisses me off. And now you have this disaster capitalism too of people trying to fucking capitalize off of these disasters and off of the fucking black struggle, which is really what this is. Fuck you guys. Gentrification makes me so angry. Because it's colonialism. It is colonialism. It is invasion. It is invasion. It is displacement. It is invasion of the motherfucking body snatchers, which is what white people are. They're fucking aliens. They're fucking parasites. They're fucking soulless monsters.
Because people who have been victims of racist discrimination and violence know far more about it than someone like me who has never experienced that in my life. So if I as a white person want to have any standing in this discussion at all, if I want my opinion on racism and what to do about it to be based on anything substantive, I must base that opinion and allow that opinion to be informed by the experiences and the concerns and the ideas of people of color who have actually experienced the problem that I am trying to help to address. If I don't do that, then I am not only not part of the solution, I am part of the problem.
But it is the time to talk about the white liberal always coming on in thinking that he's supposed... No, you fuel racism. Rather than try to stomp out the fire of racism, you fuel racism. These white liberals would rather fuel racism, and they've been doing it for so long, and I'm sick of it. Shut the hell up. You don't speak on my behalf. I can't say that enough. You don't speak. Shut the hell up. You don't speak on my behalf. You have been fueling racism for so long.
I'm so over them. So over them. And they love to say, oh, well, you're the one that let your city fucking fall apart. Why didn't you fix it up? Well, unfortunately, we don't have capital just in the color of our skin. Unfortunately, we're still disenfranchised on a fucking systemic, institutionalized level. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the same type of motherfucking resources that you do, you fucking white demon, you Queen Suocha. Okay?
I'm sure it's fine. Auda's probably going for help right now.
Hello, Ace. They found me. No sweat.
Don't beat yourself up. You know, gingivitis is the #1 cause of all tooth decay.
Quincy, oh yeah!
What does Iquinsu mean?
White devil.
Well, tell them I'm not.
I only met you. How do I know?
Fucking white demon Quinsuocha. Okay?
He said,
Let me guess. White devil, white devil?
yes. You speak what you do.
Tell them what I'm saying. I come in peace.
In Quensu Ocha, Uza, in Koso Zana.
I couldn't help but notice that Iquinsu part. Did you just refer to me as white devil?
This how they know you.
Leave that part out from now on.
Gentrification is violence, it's colonialism, it's invasion, it's displacement. It's a real fucking problem in our American cities. And white people, just go fuck yourselves, honestly. Fuck off. Ugh.
On behalf of all white people in this world, as their official spokesperson, I, Devin Tracy, the atheist Rue, Atheism-is-Stop, fuck! You know what my channel's name is. On behalf of all white people, and that includes President Obama, Bob Marley, and Michael Jackson, I would like to say to you, kiss our white balls! Lick them and feel their texture in your mouth. You black devil. Hey, regressives. See, black people can be racist too. They are racist. Look at this woman. Acknowledge it. Please? Purdy, please? It might make you inch closer to being reasonable on this topic, you petrified pussies. That was alliterated. This woman needs to step up to the plate. And if you are going to get tattoos, black people, be brave enough to start using white ink. When we get tattoos, we use black ink. It's for real. Don't give me that black on black tattoo shit. That's weak sauce. Up your game, woman. Up your game. And that is all. Good night, you vile black devil. In Quincy Wocha. La 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 la.
Atheism is unstoppable.